You spent weeks studying, but 2 days after the exam, your mind is a blank. What if your brain is actually designed to forget? Most students pour endless hours into preparation, memorizing formulas, dates, and concepts. Yet nearly all of that knowledge slips away within just 48 hours after they finish the test. It feels like a cruel joke, but the truth is it is built into how your brain handles information. When you cram for an exam, your brain treats the effort as a survival tactic, a way to meet a looming deadline. It is not registering this as real learning for the long term. Imagine your brain as a temporary hard drive that saves files only until the project is done. Once the exam is over, the system starts clearing space. That sinking feeling when you realize you forgot what you studied comes from the way your brain decides to erase those files to make room for new data. This post-exam brain dump is frustrating, but it is not a flaw or laziness. It is the brain working exactly as it is wired to do under pressure. So why does this happen? What causes your brain to delete so much after the test? And is there a way to stop it from happening again? To answer that, we need to look deeper into the science of forgetting itself. The first clue lies in a concept called the forgetting curve. This was discovered by a psychologist who studied how quickly people forget new information over time. The curve shows a steep drop in memory retention just hours after learning, then a slower fade as days pass. Our brains are wired to discard data it judges as unimportant. Think of the hippocampus as the brain's gatekeeper. It filters incoming information, deciding what to keep and what to toss out. During sleep, it actively clears out what it calls low priority or rarely used information. This filtering protects your brain from overload. But it means that huge amounts of data from cramming sessions get deleted quickly. Most common study tricks like highlighting text or rereading notes are passive. They create an illusion of mastery but do not convince the brain that the material is truly important or deeply understood. The brain ignores these signals and prepares to forget. So, why does your brain erase so much after exams? It is not being lazy or cruel. This is a neurological feature designed to manage cognitive load. Your hippocampus can only hold so much. When you cram, it gets stuffed with a flood of information that your brain labels as temporary. The moment the exam pressure lifts, the brain begins a cleanup. It purges what it thinks it no longer needs. This mental purge is a paradox. It feels like failure, but it is actually your brain trying to protect its capacity. Understanding this changes frustration into clarity. You realize that forgetting is part of how memory actually works, not a sign of your own weakness. This shift in perspective is the first step toward learning how to fix forgetting for good. What if I told you your brain actually ignores everything that feels easy to remember? It's true. The brain only locks in memories that are challenging to retrieve. This is called desirable difficulty. When something requires effort to recall, the brain rewires itself to hold onto that information stronger and longer. Passive review, like rereading notes or watching videos again, feels comfortable but does nothing for long-term memory. It is like skimming a book and expecting to remember every chapter. Instead, forcing your brain to dig deep creates neural pathways that last decades, not just weeks. Take self-quizzing, for example. Closing your book and asking yourself questions triggers active recall. That mental tug strengthens your memory connections. Over time, these connections become highways for quick retrieval. Another powerful example is spaced repetition, which spaces out review sessions just as your brain is about to forget. This little nudge tricks your memory into doubling down, making forgetfulness nearly impossible. The forgetting curve, that inevitable drop in recall over time, gets hijacked by these strategies. Each time you actively recall, your brain refreshes and reinforces what you learned. It is not about studying more, but studying smarter, with challenge baked in. Now imagine most students treat their brains like temporary hard drives. They cram, then delete information after exams, expecting to reload it later. It is a recipe for the post-exam memory dump. Here is the truth: your brain is not a flash drive for short-term use. It is a permanent library waiting to be cataloged properly. To fix forgetting forever, you need a memory system that prioritizes facts right away. It stops the brain from hitting delete after the pressure is off. Simple daily habits make this possible. Spending just a few minutes each day revisiting key concepts keeps knowledge fresh. Reviewing on a schedule aligned with your forgetting curve makes relearning almost obsolete. When facts stay accessible, you build a knowledge base that grows year after year. This is the difference between fleeting memory and lifelong mastery. Picture your brain now as a reliable archive, a place where facts no longer vanish after exams. Instead, they sit ready for whenever you need them. This shift transforms how you study. Frustration fades. Confidence rises. You approach learning knowing that the information is truly yours, not borrowed for a day. It is time to stop wasting effort on passive review and start embracing active recall and spaced repetition. These tools are your brain's allies. Use them now, and you will never forget again.